Hello everybody, welcome to Ageless Rock, a channel for megalithic fans with megalithic lands. In this video, we are going to sail in the Pacific Ocean to state of Hawaii in Polynesia. Hawaii is an island state of the United States, which consists of 137 islands. The island is about 28,000 square kilometers, but there is no shortage of mysteries here. State of Hawaii is about 3,700 kilometers away from San Francisco in USA and about 7,400 kilometers from Brisbane in Australia. It is full of myths and legends. One legend says they are from the north and was brought in a flying craft. Coincidentally, there is an archipelago in western Canada known as Haida Gwaii, which is also known as Queen Charlotte Island. It is an island inhabited by the Haida people since 13,000 years ago. Interestingly, Haida Gwaii's spelling is by adding IDAG in the middle. Haida Nation speaks a language which is completely on its own. It is one of the 5 languages in the world that exists on its own and is not related to any languages. Hawaiian language is Malayo-Polynesia, which has many similar words in Melanesia and Micronesia. So it is hard to see the connection of origin based on linguistic lineage. But there is also another legend that says they were from a land called Kalona Kikeke. The land is known as Alaska. There are many Hawaiians who still believe in this for a very good reason. The North Pacific Ocean current could have brought their ancestors from the north to Hawaii. They could have said, "We were gone with the wind for 3 months because we got bored eating the same fruit. So we studied the stars and the wind and started roaming the ocean. We accidentally found Hawaii after 1,000 raft sailors died tragic deaths. Hawaiians were Stone Age civilization and had simple canoes 1 or 2,000 years ago. The drawings of ocean-worthy super awesome rafts were products after European contact." In Hawaii, Kumu Honua, the first man, was created in the image of god Kane by mixing red earth and saliva. Man was created from 4 corners of the world, which could mean the 4 gods of Hawaii by the name Kane, Ku, Lono, and Kanaloa. A woman was made out of his rib and was called Ki-ola Kuhonua. For those who are familiar with the biblical creation story, the Hawaiian creation story will sound the alarm that this is too much of a coincidence. In Hawaii, not only there are many legends, but also variations of the same legend. So it is hard to be accurate. But the Menehune people is something that Hawaiians today can still testify that they saw them firsthand. Menehune people is said to be the original people of Hawaii. They are little people of approximately 3 feet tall. They are not dwarfs or elves. They have heads and limbs in proportion to adult human. Originally, they are called Manahune, where mana is religiously believed to be the life force or soul or spirit. Huni means small. Manahune can be perceived as small spirits in this case. It was written as Menehune by Western people because that is how they pronounce it. It seems Menehune call themselves Mu, which will bring us to Lemuria topic. They are invisible if they wish not to be seen. Everything they do has to be completed in one night. Otherwise, they will leave the project unfinished because they do not start a project twice. That might explain why some megalithic sites seem unfinished. Menehune people are shy and comes out only at night. They are not to be seen by humans. These guardians of the forest have supernatural power and they can do things beyond human capabilities. Locals will tell you they are the ones who are responsible for megalithic sites in Hawaii. The equivalent of Menehune people is the Irish leprechaun. Little people is also a topic of interest in Palau, where bones of adult humans were found in caves. These 3 feet tall humans in Palau are theoretically said to have suffered insular dwarfism. Due to lack of skeletal remains of Menehune in Hawaii, there isn't such conclusion. Eyewitnesses today can only testify that they are normal human beings but half the height. The Menehunes are said to be short and stout, but not described as dwarfs. One of the megalithic structures they left behind is the Menehune Ditch. It is in Kauai Island. These are megalithic blocks of stones arranged in a straight line. Hawaiians gave the credit to the Menehune and is therefore called Menehune Ditch. The Menehune Ditch is also known as Kikiaola Ditch. Archaeologists can only say that the ancient Hawaiians were magnificent masons without explaining how it can be done. It is described as 120 basalt blocks stretching 200 feet long, forming a line of ditch wall. Captain George Vancouver visited this site in 1793. This British navigator described this structure as a 24 feet high wall, where the top of the wall was used as a pathway. However, in 1924, there was a road construction which made changes to the original blocks. Archaeologists believe the masonry work goes back before 14th century. This part of Kauai has a legend of Kikiaola. Describe Ola, who was the son of Chief Kualu Nuipau Kumokumoku, got the Menehune to build the wall in one night. They transported the stones from a quarry 7 miles away, and all they wanted in return was just one shrimp for every Menehune. Look at this finely cut, well-dressed basalt block, which is one of the many blocks that forms the ditch. It doesn't look like something Hawaiians would do 1,000 years ago, but it sure looks like any megalithic blocks you can find around the world. I can only imagine ancient Hawaiians digging earth to form a ditch with giant clam shells. But I cannot imagine any human in Hawaii dressing basalt blocks to perfectly fit one another so that they can have water for agriculture. Locals praise the Menehune for using their unparalleled engineering skills to help humans, while mainstream says native Hawaiians were master craftsmen. This wall reminds me of cyclopean walls all over the world. This is a rather small wall, but it could be just a mini version of a cyclopean wall. Everyone agrees that to make the blocks that fit tightly will need special tools. But no one can even imagine what tools were used here more than 1,000 years ago. Since archaeologists say this is for agriculture, it is also called Awai, which means aqueduct. I highly doubt this was meant to be for agriculture when all you need is just to plant at lower land. To hew a tunnel for water, no matter how short, is even more ridiculous. The topography of this island has no shortage of streams Mother Nature already provided. This enigmatic ditch brought water from Waimea River to the taro fields. According to folklore, the High Chief of Waimea requested the help of the mysterious Menehune to build the aqueduct. How is it that every time there is something too awesome to be true, the locals will gladly give credit to beings from their imagination? These stones are not local to this site. It is believed to have been brought from Mohicana Valley, which is just about 3 kilometers to the north. It is hard to imagine early settlers of Hawaii quarrying bedrock which we never found and float them 3 kilometers along the river only to place it next to a river. Another interesting megalithic site is the Menehune Pond on the southeast of Kauai Island. It is so old that no one actually knows who built it. Native Hawaiians did not say their ancestors did it. In fact, they gave credit to the Menehune people. The locals also refer this as Alekoko Pond. I will look into this in my next video. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this short presentation on the mysterious megalithic Menehune Ditch. See you in the next video and have a wonderful day. This is Bernie Ong signing out. Ahuyo aloha.